What's up, guys? Welcome to Mid-Level Movie Reviews, and we are going to do a review of Robert Eggers' The Lighthouse. Stay tuned. Alright, guys, so I just got back from seeing Robert Eggers' The Lighthouse. I drove about 45 minutes to a local kind of art house theater that we have. It's the only one that we have here in where I live. It's a nice theater. It's a nice place. It's kind of smaller, but I really wanted to see this movie. As you can see, I'm a huge fan of his first film, The Witch. Got my Witch Pop here. Got the Witch Blu-ray. I consider it to be possibly the best horror film in the 21st century. I think it is a masterpiece. It's a movie that I love more and more each time I watch it. And to be honest, I'm not exactly sure how I feel about The Lighthouse. It's a weird movie that I'm going to kind of process here with you all right here and now. So this isn't going to be as much a review as it is just a you sitting here with me kind of trying to figure out what in the hell I just watched, because I'm not exactly sure. First of all, the movie, just technically, artistically speaking, like it's flawless. Like Robert Eggers, the way he shoots in that box-like ratio, the filmography, the technical aspects, it's the performances, like it's all top notch. It's just what I struggle with in this movie is what was he trying to say? What's the theme of this movie? What does it all mean? And I'm not somebody that has to have everything spelled out for me by the end, but I do like to at least have some concept of what is going on throughout the film. And this is the type of movie that's very intimidating to me as somebody who likes to review movies, because it kind of makes me feel a little dumb the way that it's trying to get its message across, but it's definitely a technically flawless movie. It's just, and the other thing is, don't go into this movie expecting a horror movie. It couldn't be further from a horror movie. Like, there are some things in it, particularly towards the end, that could be interpreted as horror. But to me, it's not a horror movie. To me, it was almost like a bromance, a romantic comedy or something. There were some mystery aspects in there, a little bit of fantasy, but it's not The Witch. It's not the same movie, so I don't know if it's fair of me to compare those two. But it's not The Witch at all. It's something completely different, tonally different. I can honestly say that I've never seen a movie like this before. So that's nice, and that's the whole reason why I see movies, is to see new experiences and stuff I've never seen. It would be boring if I saw the same movie over and over again. That being said, was this the type of experience that I was wanting? Not necessarily, but I also don't necessarily know that I didn't want it, if that makes any sense. It's definitely a movie that I'm going to own when it comes out. I'm going to watch again. I'm going to try to figure it out. It's something that I can see this being a film analyst's dream, because there is so much in this movie. It is so dense, so richly packed with stuff that can be interpreted in so many different ways. And it's weird to say, since at the beginning I kind of said I didn't know what this movie was about. But that's kind of what I mean by that. I don't know what it's about, because it could mean so many different things. And it's just so dense and hard. Like, the movie, to me, was a struggle for me to get into. Like, and I've kind of looked at different reviews here and there, and people are like, I was locked in from the beginning. That wasn't me. It took me a good 45 minutes to really get engaged in what was going on. You had William Dafoe kind of talking like an old-time pirate, and you had Robert Pattinson, who was kind of closed and shut off, and they were both delivering just astounding performances. Like, there's no fault of them at all. it was just kind of the way I guess I perceived it. The conversations are real dry. It's a real dry movie. There is humor, but it's very kind of dark thematically. Um, it is there, but it's always undercut with like angry rants or just other things of that type. So it's not the brightest movie, I guess is what I'm trying to say, but there really is just this movie draws from so many different genres. And as you can see, like I'm kind of losing myself in explaining what this is because I don't know how I feel about it and I don't know what it is. And I'm just trying to process it myself to figure out if I actually liked it or not. But I would love to hear your guys' thoughts if you want to comment below and let me know kind of what your interpretation of it is. As of right now, I'm going to have a review up on my Instagram page at Mid-Level Movie Reviews sometime tomorrow, probably in the evening hours. So I'm going to kind of lay out my thoughts a little bit more there as I think of them. But I just kind of wanted to talk on my YouTube channel, which is something I'm very new at. I didn't even know if I wanted to start doing official movie reviews on here yet. But what better movie than my favorite horror film of the 21st century's follow-up, The Lighthouse. So I think this is kind of the perfect start for me and trying to get in front of the camera and do movie reviews. And I hope you all enjoyed it. And as of right now, I'm not going to assign any kind of specific score to it. There are parts of this movie I like. There are parts that I didn't like. There are parts I'm very conflicted on. This is a movie that I think you should see and interpret for yourself. It is something that I can recommend if you love film because it is a completely unique experience. And that is something that we definitely need more in film. Unique experiences. And of course, it's by A24, and this is nothing new to them. They do this kind of stuff all the time. Just great, unique experiences that can be viewed in just so many different ways. But I definitely recommend this film. I don't know if I liked it personally, but that's kind of where I'm at right now. And I appreciate you guys watching this review. Please give me a like. Please subscribe to my channel. And I hope to see you guys next time.